So it's time to install an iFLO Pro system on your customer's AC unit. Where do we start? Well, I'm Kelly Walker, and I'm going to walk you through the entire process of installing the iFLO Pro directly to the pan, helping to get rid of the clogs, the leaks, the shutoffs, and helping to leave you with a happy customer. So let's go. The kit includes everything you need, even some things you really don't need for a direct-to-pan installation. Now, if you haven't yet registered as an iFLO Pro, all you do is you just scan the QR code on this card right here, and we'll get you hooked up with an account. We're going to mount the iFLO hanger first. It can be mounted anywhere, even on the front. Just make sure that you don't screw into a coil when you're doing this. Now I'm going to mount mine right here. I'll start by removing the faceplate. I'm mounting this one high on this handler because the iFLO works on gravity. So mounting it higher will give you a better flow of the iFLO solution. A standard hex head self-tapping screw works best when you're hanging the iFLO on the air handler itself. Just use the built-in bubble on the hanger to ensure that it is level. Now we just slide the iFLO onto the hanger and figure out how we're getting this tube into the handler. I'm going to put the hole right about here. There are two options in the kit to get the tubing through. There's a grommet you can pass the tubing right through, or what I'm going to use, this L-shaped coupler that just goes through the side of the handler and screws on tight. The best way to make the hole is to use a step bit. Just take it nice and easy. I like to pulse it once I get close so that I don't go too far. And test fit it along the way. You can always drill the hole bigger, but you can't make it smaller again. Now, there are two silicone washers in the kit. Make sure you press one of them over the end of the coupler on the outside before passing it through. Now take the other washer and press it over the coupler on the inside, ensuring that it's pressed against the metal, not just the installation. Now twist the nut on finger tight. I've already cut an X into the installation where the coupler came through, so I can make sure to tighten it to the metal side, not just to the insulation. To attach the silicone tubing to the coupler on the outside, just measure it out and cut it with a pair of scissors or your PVC cutters. Now, you just press the tubing onto the coupler. It's a good idea to make sure you get it over the coupler as far as it will go. Now do the same on the inside. I'm using the piece of tubing I cut off earlier. At this point, you want to get the end of the tubing to the high point of the drain pan. I'm going to put it at the high point in the front so you can see it. What you're going to do is find the drain pan clip in the kit. Place the hose through it, and then you clip it right to the side of the drain pan. You want to position it about 4 to 5 inches from the edge of the pan so the iFLO solution doesn't splash over the edge when it dispenses. An even better place to put it would be at the high point in the back of the drain pan, like you see here. Keep in mind, you need to maintain that 4 to 5 inches from the edge of the pan. Better still is to send the solution to both sides. To do this, take the tubing that's coming through the air handler and cut it so it's centered inside the air handler itself. This ensures an even flow to both sides. Now attach the T-coupler to the end of the tubing and cut and attach the tubes going to both sides of the coils. Always remember, the iFLO dispenses with gravity, so you have to make sure the tubing runs downhill all the way with no kinks or dips in the line. Now connect the power cord to the 24 volt on the air handler and the float switch monitor wire to the float switch using the wiring diagram card in the kit and plug them into the side of the iFLO unit. At this point, the iFLO has power, but you'll need to install the included batteries as a backup. The physical installation is finished, and now just go to your iFLO app and you'll follow the directions to connect the iFLO to the homeowner's Wi-Fi. This app will prompt you when to scan the QR code on the cartridge and install it on the iFLO unit. So that's how easy it is to install the iFLO Pro on your customer's AC unit, preventing those clogs, those leaks, those shutoffs, giving you a customer that's going to come back to you time after time after time.